according to the GMP Annex 1 from 2022, applicable to pharmaceutical manufacturing. Processes, equipment, facilities, and manufacturing activities should be managed in accordance with QRM principles to provide a proactive means of identifying, scientifically evaluating, and controlling potential risks to quality.
The Annex 1 states that protective clothing should minimize shedding of fibers or particulate matter and retain particulates shed by the body. The particle shedding and the particle retention efficiencies should be assessed during the garment qualification. This means that test data is needed to assess the protective clothing. The Helmke test method is a standardized test method that is measuring the particles shed by the garments. It is a very effective test method, but it only measures the particle shedding of the garments themselves. The Annex 1 states in point 712 that clothing should be chosen to limit shedding due to operators' movements, and the only test method which allows to measure exactly that is the Body Box Test method.
DuPont Cleanroom Station, or Body Box Test by DuPont, is in fact a mini cleanroom in which a person wearing a cleanroom garment system performs a series of movements. Each session lasts 14 minutes, and the number of particles coming from both the garment and the test person is recorded over the course of the test. The test involves a particle counter, measuring the number of particles of 0.3 micron and larger in the test chamber in 3 different activities. Each activity is separated by a 1-minute interval while the test person is standing still. The test person performs a double arm reach activity by extending both arms in front of the shoulders for 5 minutes at a rate of 60 beats per minute, followed by a 1-minute standstill. Then, the test person is walking in place while alternatively moving arms to shoulders for 5 minutes at 60 beats per minute, followed by a 1-minute standstill. Finally, the test person performs 12 deep knee bends at the rate of 1 per 5 beats during 1 minute, followed by a 1-minute standstill. A detailed report is generated to show the particle count by particle size during the different activities. The average dispersion rate is calculated for the 3 test activities.
This body box is a very powerful tool to simulate the real condition of a clean room by measuring the particle shedding or particle release of a clean room garment system. And this particle dispersion chamber is also very useful in determining the relative difference between different sets of apparel following a very strict and consistent protocol. So for instance, the test person has to be always the same, the movement tests have to be reproducible, the airflow has to be unidirectional in the chamber, the air velocity has to be fixed at 0.45 meters per second, and finally we have to make sure that we have a discrete particle counter which can sample particles from 0.3 microns up to 10 microns at a flow rate of 28 liters per minute. That it makes this DuPont Cleanroom station fully qualified to measure different cleanroom garment systems and even one change of an existing system and provide reliable data.